Before there was Hollywood, there was Uptown. Uptown was once regarded as an entertainment hub in Chicago, with its multiple music venues, shopping districts, and film studios. One can visit the Aragon Ballroom on Lawrence Avenue or the Green Mill Jazz Club to see live music or browse around the stores in its shopping districts. The opening of SNA Studios on 496 Wells Street in 1907 made Chicago the heart of the film industry. The studio is best known for producing a series of Charlie Chaplin comedies. However, the fate of Uptown took a turn for the worst as the nation was hit with the Great Depression. Gone were the luxury apartments that lined Winthrop and Kenmore. Instead, smaller, more profitable living quarters were built by landlords who no longer felt the need to keep up with the maintenance of these buildings after affluent residents have moved out. Many of these new rooms were available to rent for cheap with no security deposits required, so it made Uptown a desirable place to live for the poor whites who migrated up north from Appalachia for work. The Japanese Americans who relocated following their release from internment camps in California, and Native Americans who were forcibly resettled from their reservations to various urban centers.
There's a million memorable stories of my time in Cabrini. I got to see Cabrini from a very child, where it was very positive and very supportive and very community orientated until they infiltrated our community with drugs. And then once they infiltrated it with drugs and got the young men involved in drug dealing and that sort of thing, then it became a very violent community. So I have wonderful memories, and I have memories that I don't care to talk
The
about. and bring
Cabrini
up.
Green housing development was created as a solution to house the displaced individuals of Uptown as a result of urban renewal projects that the city of Chicago implemented as a way to revitalize Uptown. However, poor planning, managerial neglect, and violence transformed Cabrini from a portrait of successful public housing to a national symbol of urban plight and failed housing policy.
This is the largest transformation of public housing in the world. No one else wanted to tackle this issue because it's very complex and it's very difficult, and deals mostly with poverty people.
Mayor Daley is moving us out to get higher class people in. That's how I see it.
Angered by what they saw happening to their community, the residents of Uptown came together and established various grassroots organizations to fight against their displacement. These various organizations, like Job or Income Now, which provided direct assistance to the community on basic issues such as education, health, and housing, while also teaching them about racism, class exploitation, and war, or the Northside Action for Justice, which was established in 2007 to fight against gentrification and displacement and supported the development of affordable housing and living wage jobs. They also worked to create and maintain good neighborhood public schools and promoted economic justice throughout the North Side and across Chicago. The Japanese American Service Committee was established in 1946 to serve the needs of Japanese immigrants and their American-born children coming to Chicago after leaving the internment camps. The organization helped with housing, jobs, and reforming of a community. Additionally, the organization has built a retirement community and a long-term care facility and facilitated a number of services and activities for children and adults. By now, you're probably asking, what's the point? So what now? The reality is that everyone is affected by some form of oppression or another, and it is important that individuals like us who have the privilege of being able to obtain higher education to amplify the voices of communities like the ones in Uptown. Ways you can get involved are to attend a rally or town hall meeting, sign petitions, or if you're able to, vote. Do it because these baby steps are still steps, and it is better than being a bystander and watching these injustices happen in our community.